having it here, they were like, wait, don't order nothing. I'm going to look around because I think that you might be ripping me off. I was like, okay. So I got 3 missed calls from 3 different numbers, answered each one of them. It was the girl's family. Talked to the third person, which was her brother-in-law, who's a mechanic. He's in Orlando. He's far away. He can't do it. I'm in Polk County. So it's about 45 minutes, maybe an hour tops, hour and something, depending on what part of Orlando. So he told me he understands everything that I just explained to him. He knows what I'm doing. He said it's actually a pretty good deal because his shop would charge way more than what I'm charging. And I know that. My hourly rate is $140. Other shops out there are $165 to $200 an hour, maybe even more. I charge $140. On May 19th, I'm upping my fees because I'm charging a little too less. Rent just raised. Everything is raising up here. I have to live. This shop is not here for a charity. It's here for me to make a living, for me to be able to afford my groceries, to afford the bills at home, to afford the bills in the shop, to pay my employees, to do stuff like that. To pay my employees, to pay for all the insurances of the shop, to pay for the registration, to pay for workman's comp, to pay for all of that. So all of these things do cost money. A lot of people will come here and say, oh man, things are a little bit pricey and whatever. And I understand that. My shop is not for everyone. Not everyone can afford my shop. You can go find Joe Schmo outside. Let them do it. At the end of the day, majority of them who look for these other mechanics to do it, they end up coming right back here because I'm the only one that I know of right now that actually gives people personality, that treats them right, that stands by my warranty, making sure the job's done right the first time. I'm probably the only shop also nowadays that takes people's parts, but they have to sign a waiver that there is no warranty for this job because I don't know what kind of quality parts you're putting in. But once you sign that waiver, I will put that in for you, and that's not a problem with me. But anyway, so after about going back and forth with these people, they said, go ahead and do it, fine. So I did it. The girl comes, picks up the vehicle. Her card declines like 5 times, okay? I waited here till 9 p.m. My shop closed at 3 on a Sunday. Waited here 9 p.m. She came, she paid. I don't know what happened to her card and stuff. So she finally paid it. It all went through. Then she proceeded to tell me how she has to convince her sister to not leave me a negative review. And I was like, negative review for what? And they said because they believe I ripped them off. Even though the brother-in-law told him that my prices were really good and his shop would charge way more than what I'm charging. But that's besides the point. Anyway, I said, listen, you guys got to do what you got to do. If you want to leave me a negative review, it's not going to make or break me. I have so many positive reviews